Am I live again? I am. I swear to God. There's... Ooh, irrational anger is flowing in my veins. Like, fuck me, man. Why do we gotta play this game? I need TX2, not TXT. I'm looking for an American emo, not BTS. RIP people who like K-pop. I don't know anything about K-pop, so... Has someone just made a playlist of all TX2 songs? Yes. Good. That is what I like to see. Love this man. Love his music. My goodness. Okay, back to drawing. Can I please... Hang on. I think I'm just gonna do the whole... No, I'm just gonna... Is that... Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. Gonna hop in to Discord. Am I back yet? Is it back yet? Is it back yet? It's back. Okay. Just wanted to open feckin' Discord so my friend could join us. But Streamlabs is like, eat shit and die. Oh, you joined! What's up? I didn't know if maybe you wanted to dual stream on your channel or not, because I'm streaming on YouTube, but no pressure. I love how you're like, I'm a speedrun showering, and I was like, anyway, so. That's funny, because I literally had the thought, like, Ash will totally let me know when she's out of the shower. What if she doesn't? Maybe I should just start streaming while I have the motivation, and I just started streaming. Our communication is perfect. What are you talking about? So anyway, my stream has failed like 3 times, so. Is Streamlabs like the only free streaming app that you can get, or are there other ones? Yeah, like Streamlabs works well on my computer, but if it's on my iPad, it drops constantly. I used to use OBS and then I stopped because it would literally make Minecraft crash. So I'm sure that's been fixed. That was a bajillion years ago. There was like a version of OBS that genuinely would conflict with Minecraft and it would actually make it crash. So that was fun. Fun times. I'm sure that was really great for the people who like streamed as a living. Maybe you could also draw me with a death note. Oh my god, what if you did that? What if you did little personal art, little treat? You know, use your drawing skills for yourself as a treat. See, that's a thing. And like people say that all the time, but like I want to commission people because I don't want to draw. Why the fuck do you think I threw you money to draw clothes on that sketch? You get it. No, Copper and Alex showed me like the first episode of Death Note. I don't even. Oh, we did finish it. Yeah, we finished the first episode of Death Note. And I was like, so when do I get to have one of those? Because like the entire episode, actually, I was like, so when do I get to have one of those? My list would be longer than the Bible. Although the horrifying thought of like getting confirmation that an afterlife exists and that you fucked your possibility of getting into it without knowing it, you're just like damned yourself. Like that's a little horrifying. Maybe I'd crash out extra hard. It's like, well, I'm not going to hell anymore, so might as well. Oh fuck! They do the internal monologue shit. The internal monologue is like probably my biggest pet peeve of anime. It's literally like, okay, my pet peeves start with unnecessary titties and on underage characters, and then internal monologue. This is why I could not watch Seven Deadly Sins. I wanted to like it so bad, but it wouldn't let me like it. Don't. Like, it hits every single like negative anime trope possible. Dude, so fun story. Like about a month ago, maybe a little longer. I don't remember. Um, there there's a discount rack at the Stop and Shop up the street for me that I go to, and sometimes they have good things on it, and I grab it. And they had these boxes of like little packets, almost like instant oatmeal sized packs, except it's a microwave pancake. Like it's like playing on the concept of making a brownie or a cookie in a cup thing. Um, and I made one today, and it was pretty fucking fire. Not gonna lie, basic but fire. I still have some left because I made two of them because I'm a fat ass, and I probably ate the equivalent of one, actually. Oh my god, you're having a vision. I like the style that I did making my. This is the first time I've drawn a reference for shadow on MS Paint, and I also there's a lot of like creative things I did on the reference in MS Paint that I really like, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it on Clip. It's mostly like the little extras. So, but also the eyes. I miss how I did eyes on MS Paint. No, I mean I can. I just like stopped doing that, I guess, cuz like I started doing that on MS Paint just like as a way to add a detail without like trying to make it more like painty. Um so but maybe I'll bring it back for the ref sheet. Who knows? Remember to zoom out, Shadow, because making the 9s on Blackjack's jacket don't matter if they're slightly different. Doesn't matter if they're slightly different. You're making a Sona for yourself? Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, it's your fault because you're the one who, like, basically raw dogs directly into your line art after making a sketch. I literally was talking about you on the stream a little earlier. I was like, man, my friend just jumps into line art and is confident with that shit. I wish I could do that. I was like talking about it while I was drawing Scourge's collar. So I was. I miss painting. I just don't have the energy to paint all the time. It's sad. And like, I could do it more. I finally have figured out how to paint on Clip Studio. As much as I miss MS Paint, I can still paint again, but I just fucking don't. Cause like that blackjack painting I did took me days. I love it. Not even that happy with the blackjack painting. It's mostly her armor that gets me. Cause I didn't know how to like shade it, like how the light would interact with it, and I feel it looks weird to me. Like where I chose to put the lights and shadows. It feels like not right. Not bad, but just a little off. But whatever. There's one painting I started a million years ago that I want to pick up again so bad. It was fan art for a My Little Pony Infection AU called My Little Toothache. And it's horrifying, and I love it, and I want to finish it. I do too. I want to pick up the like actual like thing that I was writing because I was writing one. I want to pick it back up. I had to rewrite a lot of it. I've rewritten the first couple of scenes. Because when my phone biffed it, for whatever fucking reason, everything was backed up except for my notes app. So I basically lost everything. So there's like 2 scenes that happen that got deleted. But I like they were pretty simple scenes, so it wouldn't be too hard to rewrite them. I want to do something with it. I'm really pleased with what I've got at the moment. Because I mean, I talk about it from time to time how I'm in like communities for like audio dramas. A big part of that is like grim dark shit. I mean, you were kind of having carcass time when I was showing you and Arya, but the friendship is tragic. What I'm doing on is kind of dark as shit. I mean, I guess I mean, a lot of the episodes are just depressing rather than like just straight up like horror. But but I think child me, or I shouldn't say child, but like younger me would literally lose her mind if I could get a good AU out there and people enjoyed it. I should. If I have, oh no, no. I did that with this ref sheet. The initial sketch and the secondary sketch that I did to clean things up, I accidentally merged at some point and didn't realize until I went to go erase something, and I was like, oh. Like, at least my first sketch was pretty clean, so. Because lately I've been getting a little too lost in the sauce cleaning up my first sketch, which I normally don't do, so. Honestly, that might have saved me a little bit this time around, but. Minecraft B. Teehee. There's a lamp of the Minecraft bee. I've wanted it for years, dude. I don't really have anywhere to put a lamp. Like, I mean, I guess I could put it on my desk. That's about it. It's Jericho. What's up? I'm streaming like on YouTube, not here. Yeah, on PoopTube. Okay, I think I'm just gonna outline the box for now, and I'll do the haha. Apparently, it's Death Note inspired, so be warned. Uh, no. So the joke here, Jericho, is that Copper and Alex showed me like the first episode of Death Note for the first time, and the entire fucking episode was like, so when do I get one? My list is going to be longer than the Bible. You know, we can throw in the Quran there too. It'll be longer than both of them combined. Maybe we'll just throw in like all of the Lord of the Rings. I don't fucking know. Up the word count a bit. Um, but uh, so because of that and my enthusiasm, Copper drew me writing in a Death Note. So, and then are you gonna make me look like the off-brand Hades? Oh, speaking about female love interest, Jericho, it reminded me of your reaction to Disney's Dinosaur. I was telling Copper your reaction to Disney's Dinosaur, and about how you were giggling about how like like as soon as Nira's on screen, he's like, "That's the female love interest," and like that's the bad guy. Oh yeah, and the bad guy is the first one that bumps into you. Look at all the Aladars. I fucking love. I love that movie so much. Watching it again gave me so much nostalgia for it. I'm pretty sure that Disney like made that movie to ride off of the like dinosaur craze at the time, especially The Land Before Time. I think The Land Before Time came out a little bit before it did. So Disney dinosaur? No, it was made by Disney. We watched it on Disney Plus, dude. What? The Land Before Time? I don't think that's DreamWorks. Is it? No. But I'm working on it. Here I have it for you right here. Yes, chef. I mean, there's the old one. Do I need to give you the old one? Okay. Oh, let me do it on my computer because I'm not gonna have my fucking stream go down for the fourth time. I can send it to you because I have it saved on my computer. I got this. Where are your D? We were talking about both of them, you cunt. I don't. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Suck my cock. Um, where is her ref sheet? There. I put it in the side. I put it in the side chat. There's her ref. Asking me for her ref while I'm working on my ref. Crazy. Get your shit together. You're a butthole. Do you like my little Bracken doodle? Are you watching my stream on YouTube? I made a Bracken doodle. He's on. He's on my ref sheet because I like Lethal Company. Huh? No, I don't want to give him salad finger hands because he's cute. I wanted to draw him kind of like the plushie that you can loot because I like the plushie. Like I get it, salad fingers, but you know. Um, be nice. They're a real one. They stick around with my streams a lot, even though I literally have nothing happening. So yeah, you're chop liver. Uh oh, hang on. Let me just. Is that better? Fuckers bully my cat so hard. She's so perfect. Y'all are just mean to her. She's got a normal cat head. It is because I think it's cute. Listen, listen, listen. She's the skinny bitch, so of course you're just gonna see her whole skull. There's nothing else happening with her head. It's just her skull because she's skinny. You know, it's not fair because I can't fight you guys hard enough on this because I literally had a vet mention her fucking head. You both put Cronium. Me changing the bottle from a Pepsi bottle to a cola bottle because we stand boycotts on ref sheets. We need a good Dr. Pepper dupe. Isn't Dr. Pepper, what are they owned by? I don't remember. I thought, but like, don't they have a parent company? They're not like an Arizona. They're not like an Arizona iced tea situation, are they? I mean, I'm okay with a mega company as long as they aren't fucking around. Cause like, let's be real here. There's some pretty big fucking companies that are kind of chill. Like I recently learned that Scrub Daddy is a pretty good company. Well, I mean, they're a cleaning supply company, but I learned that there's a lot of people who do like free cleanings for people who need it, and apparently Scrub Daddy will like help sponsor them and like give them free cleaning supplies and help them with travel and like costs of giving the people new stuff. I think that's cool. What? Yeah, no, I think that was why we were getting frustrated because like if you only got two people, you're just kind of boned a little bit pretty quickly. When I'm done drawing, we can try and play some more Repo. Maybe we can get some of the group together because I know some of them are playing Repo. That's not what I want to do. You're gonna put it in general. Uh huh. Oh my god. Is the claw gonna be Jericho's hand? Oh my fuck. Yes! You having Ivy's ears down, she's like a cryptid. You know what that makes you though? The character that you're a god. Yo, I need to do a draw over of Jericho of that guy now. You're gonna agree with like 90% of who I want to kill, so yeah, I don't need you. I don't need a god to kill people. I can do it myself. I I watched the first episode. That was the whole thing. I watched the first episode for the first time. That's why all this started. And the Death Note's mine now, so I don't need him. He's a god of death, and the Death Note that was found in the first episode used to belong to him, but now that it's been found, it belongs to the person who found it. The demon doesn't do anything. Yeah, you do. Yeah, the default is dying of a heart attack. I mean, apparently he's not the only person that like has a Death Note or like controls them. Jericho's doing the no. I know this anime better because he's a god and demons do demon things. I mean, it's an anime. Demons are a big part of like that. The way I interpreted it is that a Death Note is a tool that the god uses, and that random people can find that tool and just use it. Like, I don't think it's that deep. Which is, I mean, that's kind of what happened. Well, at that point, you'd have a god on a chain. Yeah, no, that's what I got from that personally. What's the point of God if there's a Bible? I'm gonna pull the Gamergate era or like debate, bro. You mad? You lost. No, I'm joking. Man, that really was a way that people took debates, wasn't it? Jericho, what's the point of a demon? They're scary and they play a they do a narrative thing. I mean, the story purpose was like illustrated immediately with him being like, "Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna lore dump to you what that book does, and the fact that you now don't have an afterlife, and also I'm the reason that book's there because I was bored." Because he's well, you watch. That's a good question. The real question is if my stream can hear you guys. Actually, damn, this crazy. Okay, hang on. We'll do it this way. Now say words. Oh, anyway, Jericho, replay you crashing out about demons.
Now say words. Okay, I can be heard on your stream now.
Yeah, so anyway, let's do a replay. So anyway,
TLDR,
does God have a purpose? Does God have a purpose?
Shut up. Shut up. You're making me so angry. You're just like saying nonsense and I hate it. Please, just listen to what I'm trying to argue here. I'm just asking, what is the point of them story-wise? Like, if you want to have a character that takes the piss out of it, sure. But why did they gotta be a demon connected to the fucking main MacGuffin of the story, the fucking Death Note, right?
They help the goobers right in there and shit. Like, they can see people's, like, when they're supposed to die, and they can see their names. And I'm pretty sure you can trade, like, what was it, half your lifespan to be able to get this information? I remember Misa could do that. She traded half of her life. But they had to use these demon dudes to do that.
Okay, so they can give you insight on people that you didn't already know. Thank you. Literally, that was it. Story-wise, then they're asking them for questions about people they want to kill, and they're, like, playing games with them. Cool. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Instead of just being all like, what, you don't like eldritch creatures? You're just weird, Jericho. There's a book.
You know, when I asked Jericho to re-crash out for my stream, he really didn't disappoint.
Like, fuck off. Like I'm trying to actually understand why the story writers would have a character if they're not the one. Because to me, it would have made more sense to have them be because they're demons that can do whatever the fuck they want, right? But like lore wise, they can't just go kill people for funsies. They have to have someone write it in a book. You know, maybe they have to have a human soul connected to the person dying or some bullshit, right? I could accept that. Because, you know, it balances.
You expect a lot of writing quality from an anime.
What? I mean, I don't know. You're filling in a lot of gaps here. Like, they probably can just go kill people if they want to. I'm pretty sure they do. Well, yeah. He's bored and wants light to write in this goddamn book.
I love that. That's the premise.
But that's not like a. I don't know if I would consider that a good story plot to carry people.
Oh, I think Death Note carries people. It's a rather successful anime, so it worked.
And I like how you're just shitting on anime story writing, and then you're like, "Oh, this is a successful story, Jericho. You're stupid."
Well, I
was like, "All right, pick a lane.
Animes that seem to do well, and you know,
sick of it.
Well, Ash was talking about how Death Note is like full of one of the tropes that I hate the most in anime. So,
oh yeah, the internal monologuing is insane. It is full of
myself.
I'm not a big fan of internal monologuing. I think it wastes time in an episode. It's I think so. Shadow, you know how we were watching Invincible and they had all those moments where you can notice the animation was really dog.
Yeah.
Where like, yeah, I feel like inner monologues is Japanese anime equivalent of dragging a PNG across the screen. Because most of the time. Yes. Most of the time, I feel like it's bad just story writing wise because like it slows down the pace of a story.
Yeah, you're in a Dragon-defying fight. Why are we sitting here for 10 minutes listening about your power levels?
Well, yeah, especially because it's like they'll do that explaining their power, and then the enemy will do like one action, and then they'll have another minute of exposition explaining how crazy it is that they were able to defeat their special technique or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but wouldn't it be cooler just to show me how you guys adapt in combat?
Yeah, no, he could be like,
that's all well and good. Counter argument for Death Note, though. I'm not arguing with you, Jericho, before we get there. I just think that Death Note, they are two absolute geniuses. They are not physically impressive in any sort.
No.
So they're sitting there playing 4D chess, like gaslighting, gatekeep, girl bossing each other until they die.
I think it works okay for Death Note because of that reason, but that trope isn't just seen in Death Note.
I mean, Death Note's not a shonen, is it?
That's why I said I'm not arguing with you.
No, it's not a shonen. Shonen anime is like the Telltale. Yeah, it's like Naruto.
I'm
One
just
Piece.
straight up asking, not because I've seen Death Note and know what it's like and if it classifies. I've just never seen Death Note. I don't know what happens.
Yeah,
no,
so
yeah, it is not
not
acne or anything like that. It's very much like mind games.
Yeah, it's like an adult. It's an adult anime in comparison to like Naruto or whatever, which I wouldn't consider as adulty. Maybe Naruto Shippuden, but the original Naruto, the original fucking just like Dragon Ball Z, anything that reminds you of Dragon Ball Z is an anime that's shonen. But yeah, I will accept that, though. It works in the favor of Death Note because you're right. They don't have any superpowers. They're just guys. They're just people, right? So half of the fun is knowing what's going on inside of their head, you know. But like Dragon Ball Z, oh no, that shit pisses me off when I see that. Like, why do I gotta listen to how cool your attack is? Just show me your attack, you asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what's worse than having the main character do that? Having a side character do that.
Yeah, that's another reason why I hate the orange kid from Demon Slayer.
Where the side characters are sitting there expositioning for the main character's special technique as if they learned it themselves. And I'm like, brother, shut up. Shut up. No one cares. Like, they be doing that with Krillin in Dragon Ball Z all the time, where Krillin is just kind of like sitting there like, damn, bro, his attack is insane. His ability is about whatever. I can barely even track him. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, we get it. You're buns, bro. We get it. You're buns. Like, I want to watch the fight. See at the fight. Like, imagine being so buns. All your relevance in the show is to just talk about how cool your other characters are. The other characters are.
Brain farts. Huh. I lost what I was gonna say. I hate it when that happens. I try so hard to like a lot of animes. I really have, and I just fucking cannot. If I'm so real.
I don't know. For me, it just depends on the story. I think I just don't like shonen anime, and I feel like you've only ever known anime for shonen anime, Shadow.
I don't know. Copper and Alex have shown me a lot of animes that are not shonen animes, and those ones drive me even more crazy, if I'm so real.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they show you Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
They haven't, but Ace did, and I was not feeling that at all.
Really?
I also wasn't feeling that one.
That one's my personal favorite. That one, the story is so solid in that one. They talk about like political stuff. Like one of my favorite story arcs in that is so right before the contents of the story, timeline wise, they have this history of them essentially eradicating these pseudo Muslim-esque people, and like they have like this mass murderer who is from their religion. It's both a religion and like a people, and the main government had eradicated them. And watching the story arc in that and how it played into the thing, how there's like a secret. There's like a secret plan involving all of the souls of the people of their land in comparison to like what people think are actually going on, and just like the mini stories that build up to the big main story is what I liked about the show. But it is slower paced. The combat there's not as much combat in the episodes as for exciting things. But I don't know. I liked it. That's fair. It's a personal thing. Anime is like a personal thing. I feel like some animes just don't excite
I don't know
people.
what it is. I cannot connect to animes. I've really tried, especially with the ones that Copper and Alex like, because I want to watch things with them and I know they want to share it with me, but they drive me fucking crazy. The only one that I've been able to, there's only like a handful that I tolerate and or somewhat enjoy, and thankfully one of them is JJK, because I think it would break Copper's heart if I didn't like JJK. I'm okay with Demon Slayer, and I really like The Promised Neverland, but neither Copper and Alex like that one, so R.I.P. me. Actually, no, I think Alex likes that one. I lied.
Huh? So we could watch Promised Neverland. I love that show.
I love Promised Neverland. I watched the first season. Apparently there's a second one.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about the show is that they left out a huge portion of the manga. There was a part of the manga where you explore, you know, the kid with the white hair, the like super genius kid?
Uh-huh.
He's like aligned with altruism kind of thing, like by the books, tries to do the most good he can. Anyways, he when he gets sent away, in the manga they have a whole thing for him where he's being experimented on. He sees the kid sees all the other human beings who are being manipulated for their flesh, and like what all the demons are doing, and like, you know how we test animals to make them more yummy for us to slaughter and eat their flesh?
Yeah, they were doing that with people, huh?
Yeah, they were doing that with people, and that whole scene was missed out. Like, there's huge context that was needed, and in season 2 they brush over it, but yet they still have the characters that were involved with that situation. Now they could be taking their liberties to like maybe make it so it writes in better. You know, like kind of how Invincible switched some things around because so the Invincible War, they switched around some of the evil marks because some of them, you know, they died stupid, or like their character wasn't very well designed, or some other third thing that they could have used this. They could have used better story writing, and so they switched things around. I could see that happening, but I also don't think they did it well. Like, I feel like that's super interesting stuff to miss. You know, like why wouldn't you want to show these demons experimenting on these people? Like if the whole point of the story is to be like what if we did to human beings like we do to our produce, or you know, our fucking livestock. But they're missing out on some of the darkest shit is what made me mad. But the story itself is still quality. Like I'm still looking at the story and I'm like, oh, this shit's just good. I mean, it just makes me want to read the books. I have the first book of the manga, but I don't have anything else. Silly butthole. Butthole.
I guess that works.
Guess what works?
I'm just coming up with a little design for like a TX2 like t-shirt. It's like kind of based off of something that has been designed already, but it's not exact. I'm just kind of shitting it out.
Yeah, this arm blade I'm drawing is actually pissing me off. Sometimes I wish I was better at line work so I can better render what I want.
It's all about practice, and that's really difficult.
Yeah, I'm talking about drawing technical stuff, though, not just like a person. Like stuff that's never existed before, like an arm blade from my memory, from my dreams. You know, like how do I fucking...
I mean, that'd still be from practice.
Like, huh?
That'd still be from practice.
Yeah, I guess, but I have to make the original reference.
Do you have to argue with everything Shadow says?
I've drawn this X and this 2 like 60 times, I swear to God. Alright, I'm sticking with that. It works. It's fine. It's good. It's okay. It's fine. Don't need to overthink it, Shadow. Okay.
I had to go get my car registered again today. Fucking cost me $350.
Gross.
Yeah. It just reminds me I gotta do my taxes so I can get my tax return and pay for that. To get the money back from paying for that, because that's gonna fuck my savings if I don't. I've been trying to save up, and I'm gonna have to dip into my savings to pay for my bullshit, my bills.
Damn it. That's not what I want to do. Okay. Perfect. It's funny that Jericho's, like, pen noises are coming through on my drawing stream. That's hilarious.
We're all drawing together.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Adri.
So, what are you guys doing? Y'all did not tell me y'all were online.
If you're at work, I'm gonna mute you because I am streaming on YouTube.
So I just have to be appropriate, okay?
No, I meant the background noise.
Damn. Yeah, I'm at my parents, so I'm not gonna disturb this shit. If I were at my parents.
Oh. She didn't have to leave if she didn't have background noise.
I couldn't understand a goddamn thing she said, so maybe it's for the best.
Rip. That is the wrong brush. That is the wrong color. So anyway, how was y'all's days? Day, whatever.
Mine was pretty good. I showered and had coffee, and that's pretty much it. How was your day?
I woke up and I sat on my bed and then I ate food and then I took Honey on a little walk to the kitchen to get her food and then I played on my phone and then now here we are. I started streaming. The life of depressed girlies. Wake up. Eat.
Wake up. Wake up, and then the next step is a bunch of question marks, and then the next step is like
go back to bed.
Grill dinner.
Yeah,
and
grill
then
dinner.
The next step is go back to bed. Bless you.
I sneeze.
It was really loud in my ear that hurt.
I'm so fucking sorry.
It's okay.
That is the incorrect brush size. Oh, tippy tappies. A chorus of tippy tappies with artists.
Oh, is it me? It's me probably. Mine
Yeah.
is the loudest. I got old.
I mean, I'm also doing it on stream too. I'm sure my mic picks it up.
I don't think my mic picks it up, but
Yours doesn't.
I am tippy tappy, you guys.
It's because I don't know, your sound settings are good except for your keyboard.
That's so unfortunate.
But it's also, like, not a bad thing because who doesn't fucking like keyboard ASMR?
You're so right.
Jericho's keyboard is like him typing a fucking essay while we got, like, a dog that's, like, coming up on the ship in Lethal Company.
I'm a big fan of the tactile sound, or just what?
There's an actual fidget, like, of, like, keys, and I want them.
Yeah, I realize that it makes a lot of noise though. Like, you could definitely tell whenever I'm using it.
What if I use a calligraphy pen for this? Do you like that? Do you guys like that with the calligraphy pen on the ref sheet for her name and pronouns?
I do like that. That's cute.
Okay. Because, like, I could just use, like, you know, like normal text, but I don't want to. It's like, here, you get my shit-ass writing along with my ref sheet. Dude! I swear to fuck, the doctor that I had in the ER the other day was, like, fighting every stereotype when it comes to being a doctor, because her writing was, like, fucking, like, printing Comic Sans. What?
Oh.
It was
Comic
like
Sans?
yeah, that's like the best like way I can describe how clean it was. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was so small and so clean. I was like, oh my god. I literally had to comment. I was like, oh my god, your writing is so small and clean. What the fuck? And she's like, yeah, it used to be smaller, but people said they couldn't read it. And I was like, that's crazy. What kind of lowercase a is on a discount cola bottle? I have one next to me. Okay. It's like, maybe I should do it in cursive. I don't really do cursive, so RIP. I've written it so many fucking times that one, it just looks wrong, and two, I hate it.
come back to it later.
I don't wanna. Cola is a stupid word. Whatever. Ugh. It looks annoying.
Mm.
Jericho's having a thought.
I'm getting tired of drawing this, like doing this arm blade, right? I've been designing it. One, just because I want to have it, I might do it from a different angle or something, but I wanted to have at least the two versions of it when the blade is retracted and the blade is extended.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to put the retracted version on my character, Cicera. I'm going to put it on her arm, and I'm trying to, like, just make it look cool while also making it look like it would actually make sense and the blade isn't just, like, being squashed, you know? I'm pretty sure the blade is getting squashed a little bit, but you wouldn't really know, at least from this angle. Oh, shit. It's on the wrong layer. should probably play some music for myself. Maybe that'll help me focus.
I was gonna say, I just put on music for myself too. RIP my stream. I tried playing some royalty-free music, and it destroyed my stream multiple times. So I give up.
What do you mean?
Like
it caused it to crash, or did it like get flagged?
No, it caused it to crash because Streamlabs is stupid.
Oh.
Here, be able to snack.
Okay. Snack time.
I wish I could move layers of stuff to another, like, draw, like a new drawing thing, so I can save on layers. I probably can, I just don't know how.
Copy and pasting?
I guess I could do it that way.
Hello, I'm back.
You're back. I'm so excited.
while I watch you draw.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna watch us draw. I'm trying to bullshit some I can English, I can words. I'm trying to
You're doing a
bullshit.
good job.
I said sit too. Bullshit some leaves.
They're looking good, despite you unable to communicate.
Thanks. They're a trace of a trace of a trace.
Hell yeah.
I remember when I made this one for the ref sheet, I said, I don't give a shit, and I traced some random, like, clip art I found.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I traced these for this, so here we are. Little tiny baby leaf.
Lou the Fox says you draw leaves pretty.
Yay! Damn, I haven't been looking at my chat at all. Is it just Lou the Fox?
Yeah.
Lou the Fox, you're
I've
a
been
real
paying-
one?
Lou's cool. W in the chat for Lou.
I'm a bad streamer.
Can I get a W for Lou?
Listen, small streamers, small artists, they've always got that one person that's just like that's just there.
A real one.
Yeah. I'm a real one too. Copper was asking me the context behind that quote yesterday. She thought it was really funny. Oh, hang on. Did you see the quote that I sent you?
I don't know.
Hang on. So we know I went to Copper and Alex's, right? And we went to go get high in Alex's car, right? And we went inside because Copper was getting some anxiety because she smoked a little too much, right? I went ahead of them because it was raining, and I'm standing underneath this like awning thing, like waiting for them. And then they finally get to me, and I'm like, it's cold outside. And then Alex just walks past me saying, my titties are wet. And then I turn and look at them, and I'm like, just to drive by, my titties are wet, in like a questioning tone. And we all were like stoned as fuck, so Well, I mean, they were
Dude.
stoned. I was just had a bit of a contact high, but I mean, that is enough for me to be very silly. But we started losing our shit over it for like a solid while.
Dude, that's wonderful. Fucking me and Daniel got high earlier. We were trying to make a hot dog, and so we finally got the hot dog like made in the bun. We got the ketchup out, and I just couldn't squeeze it out of the bottle. Like I was doing it for a long time. So Daniel takes it. I was also like squeezing it over a plate because you know, like the gross ketchup water. I was trying to get that out before hovering it over my.
That's
hot dog,
like the
so
vinegar and shit. You're supposed to mix that in.
Right. I shook the shit around, but like there's usually still like a little bit, and I didn't want it on my hot dog, so I was over the plate like squeezing it. And then Daniel takes it and holds it over his hot dog, and he squeezes it really hard, and just a fuck ton of ketchup like explodes all over this hot dog.
Hell yeah.
We were both high, so we started like losing our shit over how much ketchup is all over the hot dog now. He was like, "Do you want some?"
I still subscribe to
There's
the theory that if everyone like smoked a blunt at the same time, the world would be a better place.
It definitely makes things a little sillier.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do line art for this piece here.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna wipe my ass after I poop.
Did you wash your ass today?
Did you wash your ass today?
There's a genre of videos that I have a guilty pleasure watching at this point. It's just this dude, and he shows off this really cool piece of art, like someone doing some creative process, and he breaks it down. He's like, "This is just fascinating and amazing." And at the very end, he's like, "Send this to someone who hasn't washed their ass, or send this to someone who has regular skid marks in their underwear." Something like ridiculous like that.
Damn, that's so violent.
Send this to someone who shit their pants this year. Like,
Fuck, bro.
You know, what are you doing? Hey. Someone's looking at me.
oh, her little huffs. Her little inside barks.
Her inside voice barks. Hey.
I wish she was loud enough, like just loud enough for the stream to pick it up, because I don't think she is.
What do I do to make these abs feel more? Ooh.
Yeah?
He not said, hey.
Okay, these look a lot better.
Is there like a brush for lilacs or something? Let's see.
No, do it. I believe in you.
No.
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 Arrow. That sounds. No.
No.
Why won't it open? Oh, it's not gonna do it while I'm on stream. Is that the problem here? Whatever. Alright, I think that bullshitting is good enough. It works.
That bullshit.
Lilacs are my favorite flowers, but they're so hard to draw. I don't even want to... No. No. I'm gonna draw it. I'm wasting all the time that I just did in that liner. I'm gonna draw it the same way I did in MS Paint. I think it'll look better.
This arm looks stupid. Did I make it too long or something? Like, why does it not look good to me?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I hiccup.
Oh, I noticed you fixed it. Or edited her forehead back to quote-unquote normal size.
Yeah, I have to do her ref. I gotta put her on my ref. So I had to fix her.
You're ruining her best feature by...
She has a bigger forehead for more kisses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's my baby. I'm convinced most of my roommates think I'm crazy because I'll talk to her, like normal conversations.
Cat lady, I'm telling you.
I'm proud of it.
You're not beating the allegations.
Yeah, you know what? Copper's not beating the lesbian allegations because
he's marrying a woman.
Well, no, but the joke is that the two of them, their cats, they got a dual stroller for their cats. And like it's specifically designed for cats. Or pets.
God.
It's got like a zipper like hood over it, and it's got like a little area that you can like clip their harness into it. I really want to get one for Honey. Because we already go on walkies. I can take her farther if I have her in a stroller. I want to take her to the woods. I want Honey to experience, like, a forest. Really bad.
Yeah, you're gonna make her part of ThunderClan or something.
No, Honey would be a kitty pet.
Excuse me, Jesus.
Did you borp or something?
Yeah.
It's cool. I started off this stream fucking yawning 50 times and like fucking sneezing and hiccuping. God, this is what adding to the whole Lou being a real one, because like goddamn,
Thanks, Lou.
I was making all the noises.
Shadows, gaseous expulsions.
Shut the fuck up. I didn't burp or fart. I've definitely burped on my stream before. I've never farted on my channel. I have farted on the Ash's channel, and that's kind of a...
Yeah. I think he, like, ripped ass on my channel.
I did not... I did not fucking know. I didn't fucking know you were streaming.
They threw up on one of their streams, so it's not that bad. See, that's crazy. That's a lot.
No, that's R.I.P., man.
Yeah, R.I.P. I've had COVID on stream.
I remember when you were streaming while you were sick. I thought you were dying.
I was dying. Thanks for noticing.
I remember when I first, like, were starting to get to know you, and, like, I, like, would watch your streams. I'm like, oh my god, I want to be their friend. And then,
my god.
like, okay, when you wanted to play Among Us, I had no interest in that game, exposing myself. I was like, but I wanna get to know Ash more, and it seems like this game is the opportunity.
That is so cute.
I was like, am I gonna have balls and actually try and be friends with someone? Is that gonna happen? Who knows? Stay tuned.
And then it did happen.
You've
been in my house.
I've been in your house. I marked my territory in your house. I also cleaned up your dog's marked territory.
That is so unfortunate, but yeah, you sure did.
I can't wait to see Hinata again, because I want to get her another toy.
I can't wait for you to come see me again as well.
Is me doing an autumn thing still on the table?
Probably. Probably.
Okay. Because if that's the case, I want to start thinking about that a couple months in advance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that means it'll be cheap again. I'm gonna fucking crash out if, I need to figure out a way to make it so that my throat doesn't get pissed off by flying, because it does.
Yeah, I don't know. Being on planes.
Because then I'd come and hang out with you, and then you just have anxiety, because it sounds like I'm sick, when it's just like, no, my throat is just angry that I exposed it to ozone.
What the heck? I forgot what the Death Note looks like. Is it just a black book?
It's a black book with Death Note on it.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to see. I made the book too.
Bookie.
Bookie, yeah.
That's a word now. Bookie.
I'm gonna write the Death Note all like it's written. In a weird font.
This is so crazy that I'm literally gonna have 2 pieces of Art of Shadow, like, Death Note shit, fan art, right? Like,
Yeah.
And, like, I've watched the first episode.
Well, now you gotta keep watching.
Everyone's gonna think that I'm, like, a major Death Note fan all of a sudden. It's like, I've watched the first episode. Honeys! Hello! What was that meow? Yeah, we got crunchy old lady meows. Hello. Mama's doing things. You gonna try and sit on me while I do things? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Your ass is wet. Thanks. This is like, I think that this is like her system, right? She takes a nap, she wakes up, she eats, she takes a piss, takes a drink, and then she comes to sit on me and asks for snuggles. And then eventually, when she's done with me or I'm done with her, then she goes back to take a nap. And that's the cycle. The life of an old lady. Yeah, get snuggles and leave piss paw prints on mom. She left piss paw prints down the fucking stairs.
Oh no.
So she went pee right before I was gonna bring her on a walk to go get food. And she got pee on one of her back paws. So I open the door and she goes to like tippy tap right down the stairs as she does. And I just see like there's a single wet paw print on every step.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, she's so gross. It's because she pees in like one spot. She'll poop in different places in the box, but she always has to pee in one spot. So she's gross, and she makes a fucking puddle.
Gotta make a diaper for her.
I'm not putting her in a diaper.
Yeah, it's diaper time.
Diaper time.
Well, seeing as how it's likely her kidneys that are going to be the end of her life, I will be putting pee pads across my floor before I put her in the diaper. We're gonna have some dignity for you. Yes, we are. Yeah. You're gonna break my bank even more with a bunch of pee pads. I'll probably order like the human ones, the little chucks that they get for like old people and shit. Cause like, let me tell ya, there's so many fucking things that like are marketed for animals, but there's like already a version of it like sold otherwise. Like this is a big thing for small animals. Like, you know all the fake plants and shit that you can get for reptiles and fish and all that? They are identical to the fake plants that you can get in a big box store, especially a craft store, but they're way more expensive.
The offices?
Yeah, basically, plastic plants, the plastic and silk plants, they're exactly the same as the stuff that you find elsewhere. But they are like 3-4 times the price. The same goes for the UVB bulbs. The lights that are marketed for reptiles, you can get like 4 of them at a hardware store for the same price as 1 at a pet store. Same thing. And considering that's something that needs to be changed every few months so that it actually is giving your animal proper UVB. Also, a lot of things marketed towards small animals aren't good for them anyway. Like those rocks, like the rocks that like heat up, are so dangerous, but people still use them because they don't realize that they'll burn your animal. I've also seen horror stories of those like built-in, like stuck on the wall thermometers, like the circle ones. 1, apparently they're not super accurate, and 2, I've heard horror stories of snakes. They'll use them to climb on there, but the snake is heavy, so it like pulls it away, and the adhesive like sticks to the snake's scales, and it hurts them because it like rips their skin. It gets them stuck to things. the biggest culprit of craziness is definitely got to be the calci sand. I think it's called. It's like it's play sand, you know, the normal sand that you buy, right? But it's fortified with calcium powder to like, and it encourages the reptiles to eat it, but it causes severe impaction because I don't know. Apparently, it's crazy thought. Animals probably shouldn't be eating dirt, especially sand. It just sits in their gut; they can't pass it. I don't know how I got on this. Honey, my leg's falling asleep. Yeah. What are we gonna do about that? we're gonna shove our face into my armpit instead. Yeah. Oh, God. She's so perfect. Yeah. I'm talking about you. You're perfect. Your face is wet. You're rubbing on my face. That's gross. Yeah, you're gross.
The hair arms, 15.
BRB gig. I gotta go piss girl.
I want to play Lethal. I'm gonna hop on in a little bit for that. I think I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna give it a try, streaming Lethal. You gonna join Jaren Go?
I don't think so. My friend Chris wanted me to go over to his place. We were playing Split. This something. What's it called? It's a new game that came out. Split Fiction. It's about these two. There's like two writers. Both of these girls are. One is they're both like fantasy writers. One is a sci-fi fantasy writer. One is just like a normal fantasy, traditional fantasy writer. And they're brought into this like mega corporation, and they're told this sketchy shit. It's like, oh, if you step in our machine, you can just dream of your world, and we'll write the stories for you. And all the people are like, all right, bro, that sounds like a dream come true.
Yeah.
Like, yes. And the guy, the CEO dude with his lizard eyes are like, yes, it is a dream come true. And so the sci-fi girl, obviously, because she's a sci-fi writer, I'm mad she didn't figure it out sooner, but like at the last second, she's like, I don't trust you. I don't trust this. This feels ominous as hell. And they're like, no, you have to do this. You have to. You've already signed the contract. And or something along those lines. And so they end up getting like launched. She ends up getting like knocked into the fantasy girls bubble, because they get like bubbled when they do it. And so now there's two people inside of one bubble, and their like supercomputer AI thing is not able to handle two minds in the same like writer. It's one thing copying two brains, and it's having a hard time doing that. And the gameplay is just us like jumping around, following the story of the other person's lore. So it's like we're going through two people's lore, one sci-fi lore, one fantasy lore. Some of it's cool. Like they had a Prince of Persia: Sands of Time-esque moment in there. There's a bunch of cyberpunk stuff. And I was like, all right, this is kind of fun. The gameplay is like mid. Not gonna lie, the gameplay is kind of mid. But altogether, it's a pretty fun experience. It's fun to play with two people doing this because the story is kind of nice. The replayability on it, I wouldn't say is very high. Maybe 2 playthroughs is what you want, because the gameplay is a little bit different for both players. Like if you're the fantasy player, your experience of the game is going to be slightly different than the sci-fi person's playthrough. And so you could switch, like if you wanted to play it again, switch it up where one is the fantasy and one is the other one is the sci-fi. But ultimately, like the gameplay the story is going to be the same. It's not like you're going to get a different story switching it up, So it's just going to be like little bits. But outside of that, the replayability is pretty low, in my opinion. There's not like much keeping you coming back after you finish the first playthrough. But I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It's fun. It's worth your time.
Adri's in my chat. You're a clown, Adri. I don't know if you're still listening or not. Adri's the clown. Trying to set up. Hey, Jericho, do you want to hear how smart I am?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, I used up all my data on my phone by accident because while we were watching Deadpool, I definitely was using my data by accident instead of being on my internet.
Ooh. Yeah, I like how your brain works.
I'm so smart. I'm the smartest. Do you think your friend that played with us would like to join Lethal? Because I'd be down if she wants to join again. She can friend me on Steam if you want. She wants.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, I won't be joining though. I'm about to leave here
No,
in a little bit.
That's okay. I'm just saying, like, if she wants people to play with, she's welcome to join. Just
I'll ask her.
have her friend me on Steam. I'm believing Shadows still. I should be easy to find. Because we're gonna set up a game real soon.
Returned, but I think I want to lay down for a little girly pop nap.
Horizontal time.
Horizontal time, yes. Alright, I will see you guys later.
Okay, see ya. No horizontal. Bye. Really, she's like laying in a hover bed where she's like slowly floating above like a bunch of weird crystals. She's like floating above a bunch of weird crystals and like, you know, it's like weirdly eldritch and mystical at the same time. Where like you're worried for her, but you're like you get your own girl dinner, girly.
You get your own girl dinner.
Yeah, you get your girl dinner. You know what I'm saying? Not what I mean. Not what I mean. Not what I'm saying. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me, son? You feel me?
You feel me? Okay, as soon as I finish cleaning up this little bit of line art, I need to go piss, and I'm gonna get on. Let me...
I don't think she's alive right now. I think she's horizontal. Blush or Taylor. Her real name is Taylor, but she goes by Blush online.
That's cool. No requirement to join. It just, you know, it can be difficult to find a group of lethal players who play consistently, you know what I mean? So, that are chill.
What the fuck am I looking at? Hold on. Can you watch my screen real quick?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, you're streaming.
No, it's fine. I have you pulled up on my phone, not on my iPad. My iPad couldn't handle it battery-wise.
Okay, look at this real quick.
I'm looking.
Craziest plot twist ever, right? It's like, damn, bro, he saved that dude's life. He saved that dude's life, right? It's so crazy. What the fuck?
What he doing?
What is he doing there? That was it. I just wanted to show you that.
Man. I love stupid people. There's two types of stupid people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one type that I really like and one type I hate, like, viscerally. Hi, honeys. Oh, the babies. You want to see her right now? How's she chilling? Look at this. I'm gonna turn on my camera. Look at her. She chilling. Leggy out. Look at her.
Let me see.
Look at that leggy out.
Yeah.
Leggy out. Is she chilling? Oh no, we don't have the leggy out no more.
Yeah, because you were talking about it. She's self-conscious about
This
the
is
leg.
my foot. You can't have. No, you can't have it. This is my foot. That's my foot. I have the perfect cat. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. I love that little face. That little face makes me cry.
Oh, you can kind of see the cataracts in her eyes.
Yeah. She might go blind, but that's okay, because I love her. So, the vet said her cataracts aren't too bad, and, like, you know, I keep track of what, like, how well she, like, seems to be able to see things. She probably can't see super detailed things, but she can see still pretty well, especially if it's bright. The vet told me that the only time she might start having a harder time seeing things is if it gets, like, dark.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, basically, I think she probably sees more like a person would at nighttime rather than like how a cat sees at night. You know what I mean? Oh, but get the baby. Get the baby. Are you gonna be a blind old bat?
Be not afraid of any man that walks beneath the skies, though big he be or small you be, for I will equalize.
Honey
And that's
is
written on
damn.
that.
Go ahead.
I was saying that phrase I just said is engraved on the handle of an old Colt 45 revolver.
Who would have
An
known we're both
actual big
carrying
iron.
45s? That's not how you say the lyrics, but that's okay.
It's an actual big iron, and that's some of the coolest line. That's like the coolest poem to ever be written on a handle ever.
You said a gun that's referenced in a TX2 song, so I started being autistic.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, stream. How do we feel about this stream? How do we feel about this stream? Okay, I forgot. I need to do this as well. Alright, Harper's on.
If you want to go play.
I'm gonna in just a minute. I'm just finishing this last little bit here. And then clean this. Okay. Look at that. I'm happy with that. I still have to figure out what I want to put on this second shirt. I want to put something on there because I like graphic tees. That's like all I wear. I have one shirt that's plain. That's it. That's literally the only plain shirt I own. But I don't know if I want to pick one that I already have or if I want to make something up like I did with the TX2 shirt because I don't have TX2 merch, unfortunately. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in, stream. Let me go back to the stream so I can see if people are saying things.